Okay.
Okay, they are distributed randomly and look alike.
Okay.
An urn is selected from the room and a ball drawn from it.
Okay, so what we've done is we've gone into this room with 1,000 of these look-alike urns. We pulled one of the urns out, not knowing whether it's one of these or one of these, and we've reached into that urn and we pulled out a ball.
What is the prior probability of the urns being type 1?
Probability of type 1. Okay, now, this is before we've looked at the evidence of what color of the ball we drew. What is the prior probability that that urn we selected was of type 1? And you should be able to see by simple introspection that that answer is 0.8, because 800 of the 1,000 urns in the room are of type 1. So the prior probability that you drew an urn of type 1 is 8 out of 10.
What is the probability that the ball drawn is red?
Okay, now, wait, was that what reset the question? This is just
That's
what's
B.
probably that we got a red ball out of our draw.
What is the probability that the ball drawn is wrong?
Right.
So an urn is selected and
Right.
a ball drawn from it.
And what is the probability that we got a red ball? Now look, we could brute force this, right? By just calculating how many balls there are in the room and how many of those balls are red. We know we've got 800 type 1 urns, and they contain 4 red balls and 6 blue balls. So we know in the type 1 urns in the room, there are 3,200 balls, 800 times 4. In the type 2 urns, there's 9 red balls, but there's only 200 of those urns in the room, so that's 9 times 200, which is 1,800. And so if we have 3,200 red balls in the type 1 urns in the room and 1,800 type 2 urns in the room, we know that we have a total of 5,000 red balls scattered out in those urns in the room. How many balls total are there in the room? Well, there's 800 type 1 urns, each contains 10 balls. 200 type 2 urns, each contains 10 balls. So there's 10,000 total balls in the room. And as we can see, 5,000 of those are red. So the prior probability that you drew a red ball on a single draw is the 5,000 over 10,000, which equals 0.5. Now,